Hello guys, how are you? My name is Diamond from Onadiamonds. So I'm going to show you how the webhook solution that we've developed for SAP Business One works. So what I have here is a platform for testing webhooks. So to make it easy for you to understand, let me just quickly log into SAP Business One so that you see what I'm talking about. So in SAP Business One, we've created a custom or user-defined table with properties that will enable you to integrate SAP Business One and third-party systems in real time. Let's say there's another system that needs to know when a new item has been created in SAP Business One. You can actually configure this without having to write code. So this can be used by uh, functional consultants who have limited knowledge of programming, or anyone who just don't want to waste a lot of time, writing sort of an integration tool or API to give to third-party um, developers. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to show you how this works, all right, quickly. All right, so if we look at the code here, you see that there's a unique code that you're supposed to put. Then you put a name that describes the workbook that you want. For example, in this case, we have purchase orders. So let me just show you that you have access to all the objects that are in SAP Business One, the items, the business partners, the returns, and almost everything that is in SAP Business One should be able to access here. So in this case, we have selected a purchase order, and also if you want user-defined fields, if you go to the bottom of the list, you should be able to see user-defined fields. All right, so if in the event that you have selected user-defined field, you should be able to put the ID here. All right, so we have different events that we want to record or share with other systems here. We have CRUD events. We have the create, the view, the update, the deleted, the view, which is the same as the loaded down there. So that means that the loaded is not really necessary. Right, so we are going to move to the next column, which is the data type. What kind of data do you want to retain after, for example, the purchase order has been created? Do you want to retain just the key of the purchase order that has been created, or you want to retain the entire object? Or maybe you want to write a query, a custom query. In this case, we are doing a query and showing the data that we want to retain. All right, so you can write your own query here. You can write almost anything that you want. After a purchase order has been created, maybe you want to know the card code of the business partner who is, or the balance of the business partner who is who you have created a purchase order for. There is so much that you can do. Or for example, in this instance, we want to check the prices on that purchase order against the price on the price list, so that we can see if our price is still proper. Maybe the purchase order is a higher price that is higher than our current price list, so we may need to adjust the prices based on that. So that's basically what is happening here. So I'm comparing it to a specific price list that is being used as a base price for price comparisons. So there's a lot that you can do. So as you can see here, there's a special key here, or a special sort of a character that we have put here. So we are saying where document entry is equals to key. We are saying where document entry is equal to the key of the document that has just been created. So we are just checking against the lines of the document and the price from the price list, so that we just make sure that everything is okay. As you can see, there's another user-defined field that has been created here on the price list that shows whether that price list is the price that is being used as a basis for comparison as far as the prices or margin or markup is concerned. All right, so it goes to y. All right, so this is a custom query that we have written. So we are going to retain this data that is going to be produced or retrieved by this query to the webhook that is then going to be sent to a third-party application. Then here, HTTP method that you're going to use. For example, in our case, we're going to use post. So in most cases, the third-party developers will tell you the data they want and how they want it to be posted, the delivery URL, and also they should provide you with the delivery URL. For example, in our case, is this delivery URL for the platform that we're using to test the webhook. And also, if you have a cookie, you can put a cookie here that will allow you to authenticate against the request that would have been made, all right, on your API. All right, so if there is any authorization that needs to be done, you can also put the details here. All right, you can actually show whether it is active or not. And here there's something called the object key. So what happens is we have different objects with different keys in SAP Business One. For example, marketing documents have document entries. We have master user defined tables that have codes. We also have asset master data that is item code. We have item master data that is item code. We have warehouse that have code. If I'm not mistaken, we have account that is ACCT code. So you just need to put the object key here so that the system can be able to retrieve it if you want it to be sent to the webhook. Let's say you just need the third-party application to know that a business partner has been created so that they can synchronize and create it on the e-commerce platform or any way that you may want to use a webhook. So you just need to make sure that everything is in order here. So you can create as many webhooks as you want, and the system will send the events to all the webhooks that will be matched by a criteria, be it a creation of a purchase order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how this webhook works by going to the purchasing AP. Then I go down to the purchase order. Then I select the last one. So I'm going to make it easy for me to just create a purchase order here. Alright, so I'm going to do duplicate. Then I'm going to select a business partner that I want. I'm going to select this one. So after I've selected this one, I'm going to click add new. So once I'm done, once it has been created, we should be able to see that it has been created here, and this is the data that we're getting. So this is the API, and this is the data that is being returned from the query that we wrote. So basically that's how it works.